For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 32 of My Player here on FIFA 17. We start with a game against Wolfsburg in the group stage of the pre-season tournament. As we left off, everybody has won one and lost one, so the group could not be tighter. If we win, then we're guaranteed progression through. If we draw, then we have to hope that Stoke and Fiorentina also draw. If we lose, then we are out. So we have to pray for at least a draw. We have to basically avoid defeat and, if possible, get the victory to get ourselves through to the semi-final of this pre-season competition. That's the aim. We will find out in due course whether we can achieve that aim. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos. And we'll head straight in now to this game against Wolfsburg. Zazulia out wide. Deep cross. Finds Pacheco, whose shot, I don't suppose, needed saving there from Grun, to be honest. I think that was headed straight into the side netting, but the keeper seemed to be uncomfortable enough to warrant turning it around the post. Cross comes in, it's deep again, and headed behind by Christian Trash. It'll be a corner on the other side now. Going to come in from this near side. What can we do? It's headed my way. I tried to get there, but Blazikowski beat me to it. It's going to be another corner. Still got Cooper with me here. If it comes to me again, I might try and attack it a little bit better. And it's gone over me. Mandy, it drops to Diga. Oh, I was pressing B to shoot as the ball dropped down. So I was hoping my guy would latch onto it. Unfortunately, he didn't. It was Diga that got it. And because I told him to shoot, theoretically, by pressing the B button, he swiveled on it but couldn't get it on target. Gustavo into Rodriguez. Through to Zavada. Wow. He's snatched at that. He really could have placed that anywhere he wanted with the amount of time and space he had in the box. But he hit it early. That clearly was a mistake. Leaning away from it, trying to bend it into that top corner. Couldn't have gotten it further away if he tried. Martinez into Petros. I'll call for it. Try and spin the defender and look for Diga. Could come back to me. Has done. And I'll look for Zazulia here, who's onside. Zazulia takes possession, gives it to Diga. Zazulia again! And that's past the post, unfortunately. Nice little interlinking passes. I was hoping Zazulia was going to turn and shoot as soon as I played the ball into him, but he played a little 1-2 with Diga before scooping it towards that far side, but wide of the post to Zazulia, into me. Now where do we go here? Diga's calling for it. We played him in, and we found him brilliantly, and he could shoot. Eventually he will do, and we've gotten ourselves an assist. I thought for a moment he'd taken so long to do anything with the ball there that we weren't going to get the shot on goal. But captain for the day, Diga, buries it into the back of the net. It's Betis 1, Wolfsburg 0. Really nice finish in the end, but he definitely took his time in finding the space for the shot. The defender was with him at all times. Played him in there down the channel. Could have shot first time, no. Took him back, then decided to spin on it again, and then slots it home. It wasn't the best of finishes, actually. Keeper perhaps should have done better. There wasn't much power on it, but it was straight, you know, kind of like that little area underneath your arms that's next to your midriff. Actually makes it quite difficult to save, but still, perhaps should have done better. We don't care. Betis 1, Wolfsburg 0. To me, play it forward to Petros. He's got Zazulia there, but Petros is going to come to me again, and I'm going to slot through the man on the far right hand side, which should be Leva. It is, and he stood up a great cross, and Zazulia can't get there. Christian Trash does very well to clear that away. Corner to come in from that far side. Can we get ourselves a second before half time? It's a decent delivery. Petros chests it down, and then Luis Gustavo does the same thing, but unfortunately clears it away. 4 minutes to go till half time. 1-0 to Petros, to Mandy again. Into Diga, to Zazulia, to Diga. This is good football. You play it over the top, looking for the man out wide on the left. Actually being involved quite heavily in today's game, or this first game at least today. Unfortunately not really had many opportunities personally, but we might get one here from the corner to end the half. And we will get one here from the corner to end the half. And who's that had the shot? I think it might have been Mandy, the centre-back. Grun makes a good save though. I'm not really too sure how to pronounce that. The U with the umlaut. Kind of like Schürrle, so it's kind of Gruen, I suppose. I'm just trying to think of Andre Schürrle and Messer Özil with umlauts, but Özil's obviously an O. I guess Thomas Müller has an umlaut as well, doesn't it? So because they say kind of like, it's like an umlaut kind of in English is kind of like a U and an E, so it's like an sound. So it's like Schürrle, Müller, and then maybe Gruen? I don't know. I'm not sure. All I know is that Diga has put us 1-0 up here at half-time, as I'm trying to apparently teach myself German on the spot. Here's Arnold, out wide to Luis Gustavo, to Maximilian Arnold again, on that favoured left foot of his. He's had the shot on the right, though. That comfortable for a down low into that bottom corner. That's headed my way, and I brought it down initially, but we've had it stolen away from me, but we'll get it across there to Rafa Navarro to keep hold of the football. Omer Toprak is apparently on the move from Leverkusen. In the Everton series, we saw him move to Crystal Palace from Leverkusen, and then from subsequently in the most recent transfer window from Crystal Palace to Tottenham Hotspur. But it looks like he's going to be on the move from Leverkusen in this save too. I'm going to try and stand this cross up eventually, but my guy just didn't want to do it. Christian Trash gets the tackle in. We'll have a corner instead. Can we get ourselves a second goal 10 minutes into the second half? Sanabria come on to be my strike partner, and it's going to drop here to Diga looking for his second goal of the game. That might drop to me on the edge of the box. It's not, but Petros has given it to me. I look to bend it. It's Diga that has the effort as it gets dropped back down to him, but over the top of the bar. Still just the 1-0 with 35 minutes to go. Vara into Sanabria. Oh, it's a lovely ball, but from Sanabria. Surely this is going to be 2-0, and is. I want to celebrate with Sanabria there, because that was a brilliant through ball. He's gone to run behind the goal. I can't. Shooting accomplishments, 25 of 25. Shot power's gone up 1. That ball from Sanabria, I didn't call for that, but that was beautiful. In behind the defender, on the opposite side of the defender from me, through the channel. All I had to do was run onto it and put it home, and that's exactly what we did. Wolfsburg 0, Betis 2. Looks like we're going through to the knockout stages of the European International Cup. Rodriguez, that's a good delivery, headed away by Mandy, but only as far as Maximilian Arnold, who lets fly with a wonderful volley that Adan saves extremely well. Corner to come in from that far side. Floated in by Kuba Blazakowski, headed away by Martin. I've only just noticed that I have the entire half to myself here. The only thing is, Schaefer currently has me for pace, so I'm going to turn here, lay in front of Sanabria, who gets tackled though, unfortunately. If only I was a little bit quicker. It's one thing we haven't yet been able to get in this save to this point, of course we are only one season in, is electric pace. But it will come with time, of course. We are, I think our sprint speed is 83, so we're not the slowest. I think we've got acceleration of 79 or 80 as well. I think it might be 79. I'll have a look, actually, after this game. But we're not quite fast enough, as you saw there, to be racing away in situations like that. That would be the next thing that I'd like to get, actually, because our finishing is already 79 or 80 rated. And our touch is decent, our passing's decent. I would just like that extra little turn of pace. And I think that'd add a complete different side to our game. And we are through here, but that's tackled. That came off the defender, though, so I will be able to pick up on this and be onside. And I will turn back inside here. Thought about passing it. I probably should have. There goes the final whistle. It's a 2-0 win for us here in this final group stage game. That will see us top the group. Lovely game there. Really pleased with that. A good assist, a good finish, a good goal for us, and an 8.8 overall rating. Fantastic. Really pleased with that. Who's going to join us? It's going to be Fiorentina that get through as well, and presumably, although I don't know why I would presume just from those results, it'll be Köln and Udinese that join us in the knockout round. So we will face one of Udinese or Cologne in the it's Cologne, in fact, in the semi-final. So we'll jump into that now. Atletico Madrid accepted £22.5 million bid from Southampton for Jose Maria Jimenez. That would be a great signing for Southampton. We're getting closer and closer to being 76 rated, but right now we're going to concentrate on this semi-final against Cologne. Shako to me. If Diga can make a run, I'll lay it in front of him and he could shoot. He's going to give it to Zazulia, who gets tackled almost. Still has possession here. Go for it now. There we go. And get the shot off. Oh, that's a finish and a half. My guy was kind of falling away there as he took the shot, but it flies into the top corner. I'm quite pleased with that finish, actually. I thought my first touch was a little bit heavy, and I wasn't quite going to be able to get there. So Zulia held off the defender well, laid it into my path, and it was a heavy touch. And yeah, I guess he didn't really look like he was falling over. It just looked a little bit off balance as he struck it. But a good finish in the end with the instep that actually turned towards the goal. So strange that we were able to cut across it like that and get that sort of finish on it. But hips are moving freely. It's 1-0. Piccini with a throw. Gets it to Sandoval. Cross comes in. Oh, that's decent. And oh, how's that for a headed finish? That's really nice. I thought the defender had the run on me there, but we are able to get the ball in the back of the net for our second goal in 10 minutes or so. Lovely cross by the man at the far side, Sandoval, but I really thought the defender was going to get the better of me there, but that's actually a really nice header, flicking it into the far side netting. Betis 2, Cologne 0. Looks like we might be going to the final of this pre-season tournament. Free kick in a great position. I'd love to be taking this myself, but it's going to be Pacheco. Oh, I tell you what, if he's going to bury it in the back of the net like that, I don't mind not taking it. I'm on a hat-trick, but that is a stunning free kick from Pacheco. It's Real Betis 3, FC Cologne 0. We are dominating this game. The previous one against Wolfsburg was pretty difficult, and we were lucky to get the extent of the win that we did, but that free kick was out of this world. Close range as well, tough to get it up and down, but that's exactly what he's done. Into the back of the net, it crashes. 3-0. Here's Rissa, pushing down the right-hand side. Crosses in, that's a dangerous delivery, and that is not going to go in. Well, that is probably the luckiest that Adan has ever gotten, I think. A really good save, as it turns out, but coming back off the post from the header from their striker, and we stay 3-0 in front. They almost got themselves back into the game there, Cologne, but unfortunately for them, the woodwork was in the way. Still 3-0. Zuzulia, he's got the option to come back this way and play a couple of people in. He's looked for Digar, but can't get the ball to him. But Digar gets tackled, and I will look to... Well, if you're going to score a hat-trick, you might as well do it in that sort of fashion. Unfortunately, it's not right foot, left foot header. It's 2 with a right foot and a header, but we have a first half hat-trick here against Cologne. A stunning free kick from Pacheco. That is the best of our 3, to be fair. Firing that into the far top corner, but both finishes with our right foot have been good. And to be fair, the header was pretty decent too, but there's a great angle for it. Wonderful strike. Betis 4. Cologne 0. Milijevic down the line to Bittencourt. Inside to Rudnevs. Trying to battle with the defender. I've just noticed in the top right, our rating so far is a perfect 10. I don't think I've ever seen a perfect 10 in that top right circle so far since they added that new graphic into FIFA 17. This is by far one of the best games of our career, and we may even score a 4th here. I've gone down. The referee gives nothing. I went for this shot. Unfortunately, no foul given, no penalty for us, and no opportunity there for a 4th goal either. Petros will bring that down and give it to Digar. I called for it through there, and I will actually get it. And I'll look to give it through here to the man that's waiting there, Zuzulia, who helps it on his way to Petros. Did that take a deflection? It didn't. He just got right underneath it there, Petros. Still only the 4 goals to 0 after 53.5 minutes. What an awful shot. And we have ourselves a hat-trick, and I'm going to try my best to maintain this perfect 10, but I'm not sure whether we'll be able to make it last until the final whistle. Digar gets the tackle in. Here's Petros. Could come forward to me. Has done. I'll help it round the corner to the on-rushing Pacheco, who gets tackled, unfortunately. Pacheco wins it back. And he has it back at his feet here, and then he loses out a second time. And Demisi wins the ball back for a second time. Pacheco has it at his feet for a 3rd time, and we still have possession. Not really too sure how we've still got the ball there, but we've worked it out wide to Bettini. You know what I'm actually going to do? To protect this perfect 10 rating, I'm going to request a substitution. I'm going to try and ensure that we get a perfect 10. That's got to be a foul, surely. It is. And that means that is actually going to be me leaving the field now. So we are going to end with a perfect 10 rating. I didn't want to risk it, considering it's only pre-season and we're 4-0 up with half an hour to go. I've scored a hat-trick. I want to get a perfect 10 on my record, and we will take that. I'm very, very pleased. This game has been so very one-sided. I'll watch the rest of the match. If anything else happens, I will bring it to you. If not, then we'll drop to the end of the episode. Modesta into Zola. It's good football from Cologne. They're going to get themselves one back here. Anthony Modesta could do exactly that. He smacked it off the bar with 10 minutes to go. Zola knocks it down to Rissa. Could still have an opportunity here. We went for goal rather than pulling it back. Anthony Modesta really unfortunate not to have gotten Cologne a consolation goal there. That was a very good effort down off the bar. And then from his wide man, a waste. Dani Ceballos plays through Stojkovic. I don't know how to pronounce that. There's too many L's and J's in there. He's pulled it back to Dani Ceballos. Oh, Kessler, what sort of attempted save was that? That was awful. Dani Ceballos nearly gives us a 5th as a team. Zola and the man in the middle there, Petzela, having a good old battle to try and win those headers. But I think the final whistle... Yeah, there we go. As soon as I say I think, and he blows his final whistle. A 4-0 victory, a dominating performance. We get the match ball and all 4... Oh, yes. And overall rating of 10.0. 3 shots on target, 3 goals, 100% pass accuracy as well. No assists, unfortunately, but who cares? A perfect 10 rating. I will very much take that. Thank you indeed. Right, that's going to bring... Oh, it's going to be Udinese that we face in the final of the European International Cup as they beat Fiorentina by a 1-0. That, however, will come in the next episode. Drop today's video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos. There will be an Everton career mode video later on this evening, as well as, of course, this is going out on Saturday, question mark. I think you'll see this Saturday, if not Sunday. Probably Saturday, though. But for now, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. We are a slither away from 76 rated, and I'll see you next time.